When they first planted the trees in '85, in October 20th, '85, they didn't want anybody to know because they were afraid of being vandalized.
If you walk along Vancouver's harbour near Stanley Park, you've probably seen it. This grove of 4 cherry trees. They were planted in the '80s as part of a memorial, but the reason behind that memorial was kept a secret for over 30 years. But now, decades later, this plaque is making it public.
Planted in loving memory of those we lost in the very early days of the AIDS epidemic here in Vancouver.
The grove, located near Denman and West Georgia Street, is the first known AIDS memorial in the world.
Nobody knew about it until this morning.
A small group of men planted the trees in October of 1985. A Vancouver Sun article from that time says organizers asked the location be kept secret to protect it from getting defaced.
It was a terrible time back then in the epidemic, and there was a lot of fear, unknown.
The current spokesperson for AIDS Vancouver says there has been a lot of progress since then.
Well, the biggest difference, of course, is back then people were dropping like flies, dying within days of becoming infected and diagnosed. And that doesn't happen anymore.
But he says 30 years later, a stigma still exists.
Still people living and diagnosed with HIV that get thrown out of their communities, out of their homes, lose their apartments, whatever.
There are hopes a plaque like this one will raise awareness about the ongoing challenges for those with AIDS. A memorial finally revealing its truth. In Vancouver, Isabel Regem, City News.